Hello everyone, welcome to Peace Through Truth. It is November 16th, 2016. A friend of mine just sent me a video link of a Standing Rock protester making some claims about multiple aircraft circling the camp at night with no lights and one of them dispersing some chemical agent upon the camp. So I wanted to go ahead and share that video with you guys and then make a few observations.
Bonjour. My name is Candida Rodriguez Kingbird. I am Red Lake Anishinaabe, Ojibwe. I'm here today is recording from Standing Rock, North Dakota. Today is November 14th, 2016. New developments. We have had aircraft flying over our camp for several days, different kinds of small charter planes and what appears to be helicopters, coming through at night. They mostly come at night and they have their lights off, which is dangerous to other aircraft. They're using this space illegally. They don't have any permits or permission to be using the airspace above federal tribal lands, so they're breaking the law to begin with. Last night, the new development was that there was an aircraft flying over our encampment from approximately 1:40 a.m. till about 2:20 a.m. this morning. Every 2 minutes on the dot, they were encircling the circumference of our camp and doing what we believe to be spraying chemical agents down on top of us. This is an act of chemical warfare. This is an act of terrorism in the United States by the United States government against the indigenous peoples of Standing Rock and of this encampment. They are not reaching out to the sides where the police department has set up their barriers and their blockades, so we know that they are strategically placing these chemicals on top of us. This morning at 5:30 we came out because we heard the same aircraft passing overhead. It was verified to be a crop duster, and on the underbelly side of it, under each wing, there were two hoses which they used to spray down agriculture and poisons on top of different harvests that they're growing and stuff like that. So this is an act of terrorism. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep fighting for the people. We're going to keep fighting for the rights. These resources belong to our children. This water belongs to our children. This is our future. These kids need this land. They need this water. They need these resources, and they need us to stand and fight and protect them. Don't put this on Facebook. They'll take it back off again. But do share this with family. Talk to your family about this. Talk to your friends about this. Spread the news out there. Let them know this is an act of genocide from the U.S. government. This is a terroristic attack. Power to the people, man. We're not going to stop. Stay up.
Alright guys, so in order to keep this as brief as possible, I'd like to just say that first, I do not doubt that they are doing this at all. I mean, we know as far back as Waco and Noriega and all that, before, that they use helicopters and planes as a form of psychological warfare, both to keep you up and to keep you intimidated. That being said, I live in Florida, and we are no stranger to getting sprayed down here. Now, ever since we were kids, we've been getting sprayed with stuff like this. We should chase these damn trucks around the neighborhood. Probably kill a couple extra brain cells. Recently with the Zika thing, we started seeing these guys around in places like Miami, down south. Thankfully, I live a little bit further north. Didn't have to deal with any of those a-holes. And we were introduced to these guys, the aerial spraying planes. Now, this is Miami. This was taken right over, obviously, a heavily populated area, and they were doing this right out in the open during daylight hours when people are most active and most likely to be sprayed. So we know that the authorities do like to spray the populace with chemical. Now, my main problem with this is that, other than a claim, there has been no evidence provided. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people out there that say, oh, well, it's just one lady making a claim to make the government look bad. Well, obviously the government already looks bad for how they're handling everything, but without proof, there's a lot of people out there who will say that it never happened. So I do believe her claim that it is actually happening, but until we get some form of either night vision video evidence or some kind of, residue sample test, unfortunately, until then, it's just going to be, claims. The other last issue that I really had with the statement was that she did not want it to circulate on Facebook because they would just take it down. Now, obviously, we know Facebook is one of the best ways to circulate information, especially amongst the demographic of folk that would actually go out to help support people on foot out there at Standing Rock. So that is a little bit concerning. I don't know why, even if the video gets taken down, you're still going to reach a much larger audience if you use that social media platform as opposed to not. So, all in all, I do support their cause. I do support these people. I wanted to do my part to help get the video out there. I also did want to be a healthy skeptic and bring up the devil's advocate part of, my suspicions and whatnot. So, anyway, thank you very much for your time. Go ahead and like and leave a comment if you'd like, and let me know what you think. If anybody has any information on any of this, feel free to share it so we can elaborate, possibly make follow-up videos, or maybe help spread the word. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for your time. Take care now.